I've discovered a new way you can start to master that 50-yard shot, the pitch shot. Most of us find it hard, and actually, a lot of us actually shy away from even practicing it. Most important part of the game, this is something that you can do to really build some confidence with your pitch shots. Now, first things first, remember this channel is powered by you, the viewers, and these are the questions, a highly requested topic. Also, without the beaches, have a look how frozen this is. We just sort of were scuffing this bay so it looked green, but that's how it has been looking. Okay. Now, this is where most of us will falter. The first hurdle with how we set up to the golf ball. Really nice and simple. I want you to grip the golf club. Have a look at this here. Come a little bit closer. In the middle to start with. So you can see I've got even amount of grip here, even amount of grip here. Usually, I would be somewhere there. So I've gone down a little bit, and even at the bottom, even at the top. Now, down towards my feet. Have a look at this. I want you to understand, and this is key, that our stance wants to only be 2 club head widths apart. First point. I then want your feet and your hips to be down this line, okay? And your shoulders to be down this line. So you can see this from low down now, but you can also see this from the player cam perspective of what it looks like as you're approaching the golf ball. And that's a really important way to look at this. The final setup point, really, really important, just feather your weight onto that left hand side. Just 60, 40. And all that's going to do is it's going to help you hit down. And that's the one thing that I would say most of us are scared of with these pitch shots, hitting down. Key setup. Now, the 3 wedges that I've actually been carrying, I've taken out my 58 for this winter period, is my 50, my 54, and my pitching wedge. I've started to use this club a lot more than these. Actually, I'm really preferring it. So get down in those comments. What wedges do you carry, and do you have a favoured one? Right, okay. So now this is really important. We need to talk about the technique in the shot. Okay, so I want you to think, and this is where we're going to be able to control and dial in those distances, which we know if we can hit it a little bit closer and be a little bit more accurate, then that is going to give us better scores. I want you to think about this. The first position is we're going to feel like we're going to call it thumbs up. Arm parallel to the ground and thumbs up. So we're going to try and focus on making a swing just to here and just to here. Now, pitfall, don't rush this. I want you to feel, and I use this analogy all the time, gears in a car. Gear 5 being our fastest, gear 1 being our slowest. Let's feel like this is in gear 3. So the pace of that motion should look something around this pace. We're fortunate to be down here at the beaches, so I'm just gonna see how far I hit each of these positions, which I know is gonna be vital for my game and something you could do. Even if you don't have this, just gauge it off the markers down the range. So here we go. First position, those setup points, feet, hips, weight, grip in the middle, in. Back and through. So however far back I swing is exactly the same as how far I swing through. That one went 86 yards on the carry. Let's see if we can match it for ball 2. Bob on the same. I'm going to say 83, 84. 88. So a little bit further that one, but you can see there, if I'm within 2 or 3 yards of each other, that is brilliant. So come here closely. This is really important. No matter how many wedges you carry, next time you go to the range, do that first position. Find out how far that goes, because that is going to save you shots, whether you've had to chip out the rubbish, chip out a bunker, whatever it might be, it's going to save you shots. Now listen closely. Position number 2. So if you had 2 for every club, that's so powerful. Now I said to you at the start, we're going to grip even amount top and bottom, okay? I want you now to go up the grip where we've got just an inch at the top. This is going to be more of our fuller pitch shot, but not a full shot. So nice and simple, right? If you lengthen the lever, so lengthen the length of the shaft, lengthen the length of the shaft. So for example, our 7-iron's longer than our pitching wedge, so our 7-iron goes longer. So we've lengthened the shaft so we can create more speed. So our second position I want you to really hone in on, improve your confidence with, is hands to shoulder, but we still have those thumbs pointing up. Look at that position there. And again, think about that gear 3. It's smooth acceleration. We're not giving it a belt. So I would say this one should just go over 100 yards at that pace. If that one was 88, let's see how accurate I am. I think it's pretty good for the 100 yards. Oh, 94, 99 total. So I want you to really work on that technique, really work on those positions, and I know that method is going to help you pitch the golf ball better.